Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Raiders and the Panthers. And it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Carolina Panthers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. As CD, folks are excited here in Carolina. They have been since March 10th. That being the day that the Panthers traded up with the Bears for the right to select Alabama's Bryce Young first overall.
And selecting first overall, they did. And not only that, during the free agent period, the rest of the draft, they also tried to surround this young quarterback with extra talent, trying to get him activated early so he can be a starter from day one.
And then for the Raiders, this is a tough team to figure out. They stumbled home to a 6-11 finish last year. But you say if they want to turn things around, it has to start on the defensive end.
It certainly does, and while they've had some dynamic pass rushers along the way, they've needed more, and they've added them now in free agency and the draft, as well as some new faces on the back end to help shut down people throwing the football.
They run with a third-year man, Chuba Hubbard. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Still fighting for more. Down the numbers. There he goes. A big play there for Carolina. 57 yards.
I can still hear it reverberate through this thick skull of mine. Crossing routes versus man-to-man coverage, it's a bad matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from a defender.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A give up the middle. Hubbard trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. That throw by Young incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
Well, they took the shot, didn't get it, and there's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding them to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. DeAndre Carter returning it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. Across midfield. He's on his way. Fighting his way through contact. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams. 79 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
What's he talking about, ref?
And they'll accept that penalty. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. It's Young off play action. And that is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
They're on fourth down here. That pass knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. He hits Adams complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First and goal, Raiders.
Jacobs is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
At the Panthers' 4-yard line.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken at the goal line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Out of the gun, it's Young. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Young with a throw, caught by Chark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some soap yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. He completes this one to Mingo. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. To throw, Young. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Young to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. With these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the Sticks.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Las Vegas.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Off the play fake, O'Connell. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw here, O'Connell. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the 2.
And the Raiders 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. And it's complete to Adams. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Here's Jacobs. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he coaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Taking it right down Broadway. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And O'Connell now to throw. slant to Adams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Back to throw, O'Connell. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. O'Connell looking to throw on first. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Play action. Now O'Connell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. There he goes, left side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here in this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
First down throw, O'Connell. Caught out right by Renfro. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 48-yard line.
O'Connell now off the bootleg. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Here's 2nd and 3.
At the Panthers' 35-yard line.
Throwing, O'Connell. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
42 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
the 23-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Carlson able to put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Panthers about ready to take over. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And Young's throw there incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready.
Now Young. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
That throw by Young incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus of the whole
that's
thing.
true.
You got to stay with it.
That's true. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here is Young. And that, nearly picked off. But it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. It's Young off play action. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. To the air once more, Young. And that, nearly picked off. But it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. Young off the play fake. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Now the Raiders have got him. Bilal Nichols in there to take him down. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. The pass there, and it's out. He put it on the carpet. Colin Lucker skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. O'Connell from the gun on 3rd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So now Young and the Panthers down by 8, 1:54 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Young. And that is incomplete.
Well, they need a touchdown, and here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50, but that one falls incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now 2nd and 4. Young to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Young slow complete there to Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Here's 1st down. Young. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st and goal. Hubbard is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion is good, and we may be on our way to overtime. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. This is 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards on 1st down.
The pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
So the Raiders are going to get the football first here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. It's Myers again with another catch. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Now O'Connell. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting rocked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And now off to the races, down the right side, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Now it's O'Connell. Touchdown Raiders! And he's brought down.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Panthers 30.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Escapes the defender. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step in and assert its will over the other.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself. First down. To throw, Young. And that is nearly intercepted. Oh, that would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, it's just 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Young. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Young. Able to get away. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing, Young. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the 1st down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1. Now Young. Fighting to stay upright. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A touchdown run there from a yard out. But defensively, it didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about. Coming out of college, you're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
But Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf, and today that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time.